This podcast doesn't promote any specific lifestyle that may contradict your beliefs. We're not forcing you to think a certain way. Honestly, this is all AI. We're not even real people. But just in case, prepare an ice pack, sit on it, you might get booty hurt.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Level Up or Die channel. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Do not forget to like and subscribe to the video. Now, today I want to go over the crisis that has been on America for the past 4 years with the migrant crisis, the border being wide open. You know, a lot of people are concerned about their safety because MS-13 members, cartel, Trinidad de Agua, like gang members from Kenya, gang members from Haiti, etc., have entered this country sadly because of Biden's poor policies. Now what is going on, since Trump is in office, he wants to get rid of them, as he should, to make sure everyone is safe. Unfortunately, this includes the good people that just happen to come into this country illegally. So the drama that is going on in LA, Texas, etc., are the Hispanics of this nation are complaining and are upset, saying that Trump is quote-unquote racist for kicking out these illegal immigrants. Now, what you're going to see right now is some of the protests that has been going on around the country. Take a look. Now, what doesn't make sense to me is you wave the Mexican flag, but you're in America. Right? Some people have even stomped on the USA flag, burned it, torn it apart, etc. And they say they hate this country. If you hate it, then why are you here? Let's just use common sense here. If you hate America, why are you living here? Can you imagine if I went to a different country waving the USA flag and then burning their flag? What do you think would happen to me? Let's use common sense here. So it's crazy that they have Mexican flags, but they don't want to go back to Mexico. I just think let's take our emotions out of it. I get it. You're some of the people getting deported, maybe your family members, maybe good friends, maybe good people. But let's just use actual logic here. Does it make sense to represent another country that you refuse to go back to while you're in another country? No, it doesn't. Let's not be idiots here. Some of these, unfortunately, even get violent, and this includes Hispanic on another Hispanic crime. Someone was actually stabbed at one of these protests in one of these rallies.
Trump's immigration and deportation policies, but today things getting heated with fights breaking out in downtown LA. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for the KTLA 5 News at 3. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Lou Parker. One person was injured in a stabbing during the protest in March that ended at LA City Hall.
Let's get right to KTLA 5's Rachel Minitoff. She's live in downtown LA with the latest on that investigation. Rachel?
Glenn, Lou, that's right. This is the 6th day in a row that people have been demonstrating against President Trump's mass deportation policies. And unfortunately, things turned violent very quickly. You can see here behind us, police have cordoned off this portion of Grand Park, and crowds have since dispersed after a brawl then led to a stabbing. I believe Sky 5 is also overhead to give you a bird's eye view of the large police response in front of City Hall and what is now a crime scene. There have been moments of unruliness with protesters throwing punches at one another. We captured aerial images of a young person taken away on a stretcher, bloodied and bruised. Police confirmed they're responding to a stabbing here in Grand Park, but no word about the person responsible for it. Throughout the week, students and Los Angeles residents have been taking to the streets to voice their frustration with the president's new policies on deportation, displacement, and separation of families. Several people say the protest began very peacefully and then quickly turned violent. Listen.
I can sort of protest, there was a guy that came up, not even a part of the protest, and just shanked the dude. And I got it all on my camera, and I just walked over. I told him to apply pressure, you know, cut up some shirts, wrap it around him so it stopped the bleeding.
The organizers, I guess, were telling people over the microphone to everyone go home, come back another day, we're going to regroup and come back and still fight for immigrant rights.
Because of the violent incident that took place?
Yes.
Hopefully, whoever was stabbed is okay, and they can have a quick and fast recovery. These kids just wanted to ditch school, to be honest with you. They just wanted to ditch school. But yeah, it's just like what's going on is people are confusing two things. Now, the topic of illegal immigration, it's bad. You're a criminal. Versus making it easier to become a legal citizen. Those are two completely different topics, and what people are doing is they're mixing them up. For example, I went to a Trump rally, and the woman that was by my side, she was Filipino American, and it took her 12 years to become legal. That's a long time. So if your argument is it should be more faster, more efficient, then I give you that. But that's two different topics, though. You can't just walk into the country illegally. Do you think my black ass can walk into Mexico illegally? Let's just keep it 1,000. Do you think my black ass can just walk into Venezuela, Colombia safely? Like, let's just keep it a break here. My black ass. Can I walk into Guatemala safely saying, hey, I want to live here, while wearing a USA is the best country in the world t-shirt and just walk right in? Let's use our common sense here. So we'll let you guys come in if you let us come in. Let's take away the US passport. Then anybody can go into any country for free without any passport, without any restrictions. Then you guys have an argument. But why is it that the United States is looked at as like a charity? It's weird. We have to have our borders wide open, but your country doesn't. Illogical. It doesn't make any sense. Look at this. This is actually an old video, but it's becoming more viral again with everything that has been going on with the ICE situation and the mass deportations that has been going on. This is an old video of Cat Williams going at a Mexican heckler. And to me, Cat Williams, 11 out of 10, handled this perfectly.
Because I'm saying, you think I'm just in Mexico and I'm defending America. Because are you Mexican? Do you know where Mexico is? No, this ain't Mexico. It used to be Mexico. And now it's Phoenix, goddammit.
Come on, man. Like, said all the points. Officer Tatum is one of my favorite YouTubers. He inspired me to start this. I want to see his reaction on this situation.
Got to go behind the black people. You don't just get to come over here after all this sacrifice everybody that made, and then you reaping the benefits of what we put together. If y'all was so good and so prosperous, then Texas would still be Mexico, but it ain't. California still be Arizona still be Mexico, but it ain't. So get in line. If you want to come to America, do it the right way. My ancestors, my forefathers, they died for this country. Y'all didn't. If your people in Mexico, that means y'all did for Mexico. You didn't do for United States of America. You better come over here and get your butt in line. Line up. Get in line. Do it the right way. If you want to stay, I should have a shirt. If you want to stay, do it the right way. Nick, write it down. If you want to stay, do it the right way. If it's a long way home, if you do it wrong. Ain't that right? It's a long way home if you do it wrong. If you want to stay, do it the right way. It ain't that hard. All of my Mexican friends that came over here, migrated over here, people that work for me, you name it, they had to put in the work to get to this beautiful country. And you get over here and disrespect us by flying the Mexican flag. It makes me so mad that like I have to pray about it. Men and women died so that we can be free. Put it all on the line. One of my good friends, I would say good friends, I knew him. I considered him a friend of mine. Mike Day ended his life because of what he seen at war defending this country. And you got the nerve to come over here and think you're going to burn the flag. If it was up to me, I'd put you to death for burning the flag, especially if you're illegal. You want to burn the flag, we'll put you to death right here. If you were in any other country, you'd be dead. You go to Iraq, go to Iran, go somewhere and burn one of their flags. Go to China and say Xi Jinping. Ain't that the Chinese president? Xi or Xi? It's Xi, right? President Xi. Xi. One of these people. Go and tell him he a fool to his face. Tell him that his country is bad and get online and say, this guy, F China, burn the Chinese flag. Pooh Bear. Do that in China. They be feeding you out of tube. But then you come to America because we generous and we try to do you right and we don't put y'all through the ringer like we should for you disrespecting our country. I think it's crazy that we don't put these people to death. And not just for the flag, that's a little extreme. But you come over here and kill somebody, straight to jail, straight to the chair. I don't even think they should stop nowhere. They should just take you straight from there to the electric chair. You don't get the lethal injection, that's too sweet. There to the chair or the firing squad, immediately. No due process, no nothing. You ain't even supposed to be over here. That's like you break in somebody's house and think you got rights. Somebody break into my house and be like, hey, he shot me. That's not fair. Hold on. If this was your house, that wouldn't be fair. But you messed up when you broke in somebody else's house. You in somebody else's house, bro, you don't have no rights. You in my house, you broke in my house and think I'm supposed to feed you. Man, you better get out of here before you lose your life. But you can break in our country and we supposed to do everything for you. Y'all weaponizing our philanthropic spirit. They're weaponizing.
Yeah, he said everything perfectly. I mean, everything's well said. Again, if I can go to your country legally and safely, then you got an argument there. But again, America's just not a handout, right? We're not a charity. Trump said it the best. It feels like other countries are taking advantage of us, right? So come here legally. Again, it's just the process of being a legal American be easier, more efficient. 10,000% agree. Shouldn't take 12 years or 20 years. And I hope we can work on that. Yeah, you want to be in the greatest country in the world. 10,000% agree, I understand. But you can't just walk in. You can't just walk in. You're taking advantage of us. Do you like being taken advantage of? No, nobody likes to be taken advantage of. And that's what's going on here, unfortunately. You can be you can be a good person, but still be a criminal, right? If my child is starving, and I still bread for my child, it doesn't make me a bad person, but it still makes me a criminal, right? It was a good reason why I stole the bread, so my kid wouldn't starve to death, but that still makes me a criminal. So these illegal aliens, they're not all bad people, but they are definitely criminals. We still have to hope and pray that we find all the crazies that have entered this country illegally, thanks to the incompetence of the Biden administration. Hopefully we find all these gang members, all these traffickers, because for the safety of our family members and our friends. But again, it's just weird that everybody wants to wave the Guatemalan flag, the Argentina flag, the Mexico flag, but they don't want to go back. Make it make sense. That's it, man. I just want to share my thoughts with that. Appreciate you guys. God bless. Please like and subscribe. I know I'm new at this, but I really appreciate you if you guys support it. Again, shout out to Officer Tatum, who I look up to. Shout out to all the YouTubers I look up to, like the Anton Daniels. One day I'll be big like you guys. You gotta start off somewhere, right? Because in life, you only have two choices. You can level up